Welcome to Open eCry's Trader Training. My name is Toby Gennaro. What I'll be talking about today is how to survive in the markets so that you live to trade another day. Let's go ahead and take a look. And just a quick analogy here to help impress the point. We need to take some safety precautions and plan ahead, right? So if we're learning how to snow ski, for example, one of the first things we learn to do is how to stop. It's the old snowplow maneuver. And from that technique, we learn how to carve a turn, which helps us to check our speed when we're going down the mountain. So it's really the same thing when we're trading. We need to learn the right techniques. We need to learn safety in the markets and how to protect ourselves. And the trade strategies that we teach will help you to get there, provided that you work hard on mastering them in real-time live markets. So the hard work is always done behind the scenes. Top athletes work extremely hard in private, and we just see the glory and the accolades on television. And we want to have that same thing in our trading. In many things in life, there are risks of injury, and even in some extreme professions, even death. And in trading, we have, the risk of loss of our trading capital, which, sometimes can feel even worse than death. But as with any investment strategy, the higher our potential reward, the greater the level of risk that we have to accept. So learn the self-preservation skills first before going all out down the mountainside. Learn control in your trading so you don't lose your capital. The higher the risk, usually the better the reward. But you need to accept that there is risk involved and understand how to control it. Now, what does it mean to accept risk? Well, first of all, we have to recognize the fact that some trades will lose money regardless of how good the strategy or how good our skill level. So this is really critical. If you can't learn to accept losses, you'll never be able to succeed at trading. And that really is a learned skill. Nobody likes it. Losses are just part of the business. Kind of think of it as a business expense. Make sure you properly assess and control your risk on every trade. As I've mentioned many times on these videos and webinars, risk first and profit second. Amateurs always do exactly the opposite. They're constantly thinking about their profits first. Money management is one of the key essentials in survival, and this is the element of managing how much capital we risk on each trade. And risk management is how we actually implement that when we are entering and exiting a trade. This leads to one of the keys of every successful trader, always seeking to reduce our risk, which is a critical part of any trading strategy. So if you haven't completely bought into this concept yet of risk acceptance, here are some of the things you're probably doing already that you need to be aware of in order to make a change. Whenever we don't use a stop loss, we are refusing to accept risk. Okay, so excessively large position sizes means really the same thing. Constantly looking for a new strategy because the current one doesn't work, or placing blame on the market or market makers or somebody sweeping the order book. A personal acceptance of all your trading decisions is really key. Many folks simply focus on picking winning trades instead of placing their focus on good trading practices. It's kind of like best practices in business. You'll find this to be a staggering statistic. Some estimates of up to 90% of traders never actually survive the learning curve. They blow up their trading account because they haven't learned the best practices for trading the markets. And that's exactly why Open eCry is making the trader training sessions available to their clients, to help you understand how to avoid that 90% group. So the stuff we talk about in the trading strategy courses isn't going to be some fancy new indicator that's going to give you wonderful buy-sell signals. There isn't anything out there to find that will be, the one ultimate solution for trading. It just doesn't exist. And what we do in the strategy courses isn't going to be totally sexy either. It's just very straightforward, common sense, and critical calculations that we focus on to help create the highest probabilities for success. So focusing on surviving the markets, live to trade another day. If you want to learn more about improving your trading, check out the Open eCry website under Education and look for other trading videos and webinars, or you can call customer service for more information and educational events. Thanks for watching Open eCry's Trading Education.